Have you ever wondered if it's possible to start a business during war times? At first glance, it might seem like a paradox. War is synonymous with destruction and chaos, but if we delve deeper, we find that it's also a time of immense change. And change, as we know, often opens doors to new opportunities. Now, let's consider the business perspective. It's a widely accepted fact that businesses thrive in stable environments. But what if we told you that war times can also be a fertile ground for certain types of businesses? Sounds surprising, right? It's all about identifying the needs of the hour and finding innovative ways to meet them. As the landscape changes, so do the demands of the people, creating opportunities for unique and necessary services. So, buckle up as we take you on a journey through the unconventional and resilient world of wartime entrepreneurship. In this video, we will explore 7 businesses that can thrive during war. First on our list is logistics and supply chain management. When the drums of war start beating, routine life gets disrupted. Yet, the need for essential goods and services does not diminish. If anything, it intensifies. This is where logistics and supply chain management steps in. The challenge lies in maneuvering through the labyrinth of conflict zones, ensuring the safe and timely delivery of these essentials. It could be food, medical supplies, or even basic household utilities. But how does one transform this into a business opportunity? It's about spotting the gaps and filling them efficiently. War can disrupt traditional supply chains, creating a demand for innovative, flexible solutions. The ability to adapt and respond to these changing dynamics can make all the difference. Despite the turmoil, the right approach to logistics and supply chain management can turn chaos into a business opportunity. It's about turning the tides of war, about making a difference while making a living. Secondly, we have security services. During times of conflict, security needs skyrocket. It's not just about protecting physical assets anymore, but also about safeguarding data and information. Companies big and small, and even individuals, are on the lookout for comprehensive security solutions that can keep them safe from a myriad of threats. In the chaos of war, traditional law enforcement may be stretched thin, and businesses may find themselves vulnerable to theft, vandalism, or worse. This is where private security services step in, offering a beacon of stability amidst the uncertainty. These services can range from physical security, like guards and surveillance, to cybersecurity measures to protect against digital threats. Moreover, the demand for personal security services also increases as individuals seek to ensure their own safety and that of their loved ones. From armored vehicles to personal bodyguards, the market for these services can grow exponentially. In uncertain times, security becomes a top priority, making this a viable business option. Next, we delve into the business of emergency relief supplies. Now, imagine a war-torn cityscape where everyday commodities are scarce. This is where the business of the emergency relief supplies comes into play. In times of conflict, the demand for basic necessities such as food, water, medical supplies, shelter, and clothing skyrockets. Think about it. The need for sustenance does not disappear in war times. In fact, it becomes even more pressing. A business that can effectively deliver food and water to those in need is not only providing a vital service, but also tapping into a significant market demand. The same goes for medical supplies, which are always in high demand during conflicts. Whether it's bandages, antibiotics, or more complex medical equipment, there's a market for it all. Similarly, providing shelter and clothing to those displaced by conflict can be a lucrative venture. These are basic human needs that are amplified during war times. When survival becomes a struggle, emergency relief supplies become a lifeline and a business opportunity. Fourth on our list is construction and infrastructure repair. Picture this: the aftermath of a conflict, a landscape scarred by the ravages of war. Streets, buildings, bridges all bear the marks of destruction. But within this devastation lies a profound business opportunity. War damage to infrastructure invariably creates a pressing demand for construction and repair services. Roads need to be rebuilt, bridges restored, buildings reconstructed. The infrastructure that forms the backbone of a functioning society must be repaired in order for life to return to normalcy. And it's not just about rebuilding what once was, it's about improving, enhancing, and future-proofing. Construction and infrastructure repair businesses have the potential to not only restore, but also to innovate, to build stronger, safer, and more resilient structures. In the bleak aftermath of war, these businesses can provide a beacon of hope, a step towards recovery. The need to rebuild and repair can turn destruction into a business opportunity. Fifth, we explore the business of information services. In times of conflict and uncertainty, accurate and timely information becomes more than just a necessity. It transforms into a lifeline. This heightened demand for information paves the way for a business opportunity in information services. Imagine being the beacon in the storm, providing critical updates about safety zones, supply drop locations, or changing conflict dynamics. You're not just delivering news, you're equipping people with the knowledge they need to navigate through a challenging landscape. Businesses, governments, and humanitarian organizations alike are all potential clients. They require precise, real-time data to make informed decisions, and that's where your information service steps in. From tracking troop movements for strategic planning to providing weather forecasts for logistical purposes, the possibilities are endless. In the world of information services, quality, accuracy, and speed are paramount. Remember, in a war, information is power, and providing it can be a lucrative business. Our sixth business is telecommunication services. In times of conflict and strife, the need for clear, reliable communication becomes paramount. It's the lifeline that connects military operations, humanitarian efforts, and the common people trying to navigate through the chaos. This urgency and necessity create an unprecedented demand for telecommunication services. Be it the simple act of making a phone call, sending a text message, or accessing the internet, these actions become vital in a war-torn environment. Information needs to be shared, plans need to be coordinated, and loved ones need to be reassured. All of these factors amplify the need for robust, resilient telecommunication networks. Businesses that can rise to this challenge, that can provide these essential services, stand to benefit greatly. They become the vital arteries of information, facilitating connections in times of disconnection and providing a sense of normalcy amid upheaval. When communication is key, providing the means becomes a business opportunity. Finally, we have mental health services. War, by its very nature, is a chaotic and traumatic experience. It can inflict deep psychological wounds that last long after the physical scars have healed. These can manifest as stress disorders, depression, anxiety, and a host of other mental health issues. The demand for mental health services, therefore, skyrockets in times of conflict. Professionals in this field can provide crucial support to those affected, helping them navigate through their emotional turmoil and find a path towards healing. This can range from counseling and therapy sessions to the provision of medication and other treatments. Moreover, mental health professionals can also offer training and resources to other service providers, equipping them with the skills to better support those in their care. In times of war, caring for the mind is as important as caring for the body, making mental health services a much-needed business.